This number is called The Last Text. I have this vision. We're gonna put the kids in a car, even though they're really a little young to be driving. Now you're in a car. So when she turns, everybody has to lean. I'm gonna use Paige as the driver. She doesn't have to do too much. Kelly will probably hit the roof, but Paige is beautiful to look at. They're on their phones and they're taking pictures of each other. That's what little kids do. And then in the music, boom, there's a car crash on each tink. They're not hearing this. If Maddie can pull this number off with her acting skills, it's gonna win. It's gonna win everything. Paige, for God's sakes, you haven't even danced yet. Sit up straight.
I think having Nia and Chloe and Kendall dance against one another for a solo is crappy. Naturally, all the kids want it, and you have to beat your friend to get it.
My thought is, I think it's ridiculous that she already has someone picked for that solo. And I'm pretty confident Abby doesn't want Nia to do that solo.
Push, 2, 3, 4. Now grab her and pull her away from her. Away.
Last week, she made it crystal clear to all of us. What you do this week, that's why she gave everybody a solo, is who gets what at nationals. Everybody who came in score-wise got a solo, except for Kendall.
Front.
So how I see it is...
She's giving Chloe another chance.
Yep, she's giving it to Chloe. But that's... Kendall beat Chloe. It was Kendall's week, so give it to her then.
I'm worried your 3 kids are gonna be not focused now because they're doing the group dance right now. And they're gonna be worried, oh my God, I have to compete against my friends to get a solo.
But I also wonder if that is another motivating factor to try to teach those kids you need to want it. But that's just not in Chloe's nature.
Were you? Who almost tripped over her? All right, guys, go grab a drink.
Maybe got lost. Oh my God!
So the moms and I are all sitting outside, and all of a sudden the girls burst through the door, and everybody's like freaked out a little bit. And they're like, oh, the music's really creepy, and Mackenzie gets ejected from the car, and I'm thinking, like, what the hell kind of dance is this?
So, like, we're all, like, dying throughout the dance?
Who's texting? Who's the culprit?
We all are. No, Paige dies first.
Who's driving?
I don't Paige. Chloe takes pictures
What do you mean you don't dance?
No, she sits like this the whole time.
What do you don't stand up?
I should like this dance.
We're doing what?
Just ignore it, Paige. She's just doing it to be a mean person.
All right, come on, girls, I need you to focus. This is nationals. We came all this way and worked hard and rehearsed in crappy little studios to get to this point. Don't blow it right now. Don't be the kid that ruins the entire number. I'm confident, the girls are confident, but you never know. This is a national competition. Everybody came to win. Let's go.
Please welcome to the stage, The Last Text.
I'm a little afraid that something called The Last Text may be a little too bloody and gory for a national title.
Come out, and at first I'm thinking she's dragging out this crappy looking car seat. Did that come off of Christy's front porch? I don't know. But I'd have to tell you that her piece was absolutely brilliant.
There came that moment where it was silent. And in a choreographer's life or dance teacher's life, those moments are few and far between. Nobody knew whether to clap or cry or what to do. That was a great moment in my life.
We're going to move over to the Energy Junior small group. In third place, The Story 8-Count Dance Academy. Second place goes to Troop Beverly Hills 8-Count Dance Academy. And our top scoring national winner for the Energy Junior small group goes to entry number 138.
We did it. We came to nationals, we won. The Abby Lee Dance Company remains a force to be reckoned with.
There are few dances in my lifetime that I have literally walked away and thought about days later, and I just wanted to keep reliving Abby's last text number because it was brilliant.
I've arranged for the kids to perform on The View, and we're going to do our award-winning number from the national finals, The Last Text. And Asia, you will be doing The Last Text.
Mackenzie's been in the dance since the get-go. I mean, and she's fine. You know, she hasn't been dancing, and I would like her to be in it.
Which, that's just it, she hasn't been dancing.
Yeah, but I would like her to be in it. She's part of this team, and she's been here since she's 3 years old. I think you should give her a chance.
Melissa, I need you to let me work, understand?
I think Mackenzie should be dancing on The View for sure. She's been a part of this team since the beginning, and Asia just came.
Come on, let's move over here. I want this to be on your mind first, but you know it. So we're just gonna review it, gonna yell out some corrections. This is what we're gonna do. Mackenzie was originally in The Last Text, but now I have Asia. I really don't know what's going on with Mackenzie's foot. Melissa is the one that said Mackenzie was hurt. Mackenzie's crying, Mackenzie's in pain. We went to a doctor, blah, 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 blah. And now we're here in New York City, and the kids have a chance to be on The View. Suddenly her foot's fine, and Melissa's backpedaling again. Somebody has to hold Melissa accountable for her words, and it's going to be me. You don't want to hit your grand jeté behind Kendall. Really straighten those knees on that back handspring. There wasn't enough energy in that arm. It's like, you can't put your hand on the floor, Paige.
Melissa, what do you think is going to go on with The Last Text? Do you think that Asia's doing it, or do you think she's going to put Kenzie in it?
I would assume that Asia's in it. I don't know.
I think at this point, I think it's Asia.
I'm gonna talk to Abby about it.
You did, or you?
I'm going to, absolutely. I'm not gonna let my daughter just be here and not do anything.
It's not right. That little girl has been dragged around for the last 3 weeks, ready to dance, and she's not allowed. I'm totally backing Melissa. Mackenzie feels better. Mackenzie was in the dance. It's Mackenzie's spot. It's a no-brainer.
Asia's practicing really hard, so
But why can't they both be in the group?
Well, I don't know yet. That's Abby. That's Abby's call. It's not my call. It's not Asia's call. So.
Okay, so you understand this was our national winning number, why Mackenzie should be in it, not Asia.
Have her add Kenzie to the group.
Mackenzie has put her time in.
But I'm not going to sit there and go, Asia, go tell Abby no. Whoever Abby picks, I'm fine with, but I do think that if Mackenzie is really hurt, that she shouldn't just be automatically okay because we're going on The View.
Mackenzie, come here. I don't understand why your mom is letting Asia walk in and take over. She's had all this and all that, and everyone's loving her, and they're gonna forget about you. And your mom's just sitting out there letting this woman come from California and take over everything. Try to be overstretching your splits. Do something while you're in here.
Kenz, come here. So what did Miss Abby say to you?
She said, why are you letting Christy and Asia come into here and take my spot?
But what did you say? I'm an 8-year-old kid. What am I supposed to do?
She wants you to go do something about it.
Okay.
Not me, she wants you.
Okay, Okay, but what am I supposed to do about it, Kenzie? I'm gonna talk to Miss Abby about it, because it's ridiculous. You're a team member, you're fine, you need to be in this dance. I have to convince Abby to let Mackenzie dance. I'm not allowing this new Christy to come in and just take over. What do I have to do to get Mackenzie to dance again? I mean, I really think that she needs to go on The View. I just feel like you're replacing Mackenzie and you don't want her in the group anymore. And she's really wants to dance so bad. And I've been very dedicated to you. I would do anything you asked me to do.
This isn't about you. She's just danced like a little kid. She's just doing her. I gave her one older routine this season, and she forgot it and stood on stage. But well, I think she draws eyes. I think she's too short. She's a foot shorter. I know, but she wants it. Her mother wants it.
Mackenzie wants it too.
I really have to get to the solo.
But this is about Mackenzie. I want her to dance, and she wants to dance, Abby.
Asia, come on.
I'm definitely frustrated because Abby's like, nope, Asia's here, she's gonna dance. Abby has always told me that she wants my kids to stay as cute as long as they can. I don't want my daughter to be sassy on stage at age 8. Not at all.
What? What happened?
Did you have the courage to say something?
I said to Abby, I said, Mackenzie wants to dance. She wants to dance. She says, well, you know, Mackenzie's too short. I said, Asia's the same size as Mackenzie.
So what was the outcome of the conversation?
She said, Asia wants it more than Mackenzie. I'm like, okay. She said, you want it more for Asia. What am I here every freaking day?
Okay, but Melissa, now you're getting mad because she's saying that about Asia, but whenever she says to me, Maddie wants it more than your kids, you two look at me and say, I'm jealous. So, like, how do you like it?
It's hard for me that a stranger comes in.
Yeah, it's hard for us too. That's the same thing.
But you have to also respect what they're feeling every week.
It's hard to see my 8-year-old not dance.
I'm fully on Christy and Kelly's side.
Well, of course you are, because you want Asia in the number.
No, it has nothing to do about that. If it was me, I'd put Asia and Kenzie head to head, toe to toe. So there's nothing for me to prove.
It's the morning of The View, and I was a little bit nervous before I got here, but now that I'm here at the studio, I just can't wait to get out there. Okay, is that good, girls? 5, 6, 7, and Asia. Do you see where you are? Are you in line with that first poll? Yes. You came too far downstage. You know what? Asia, come out of there. You go in right now so she can see what you do. I am swapping Asia and Mackenzie out, in and out, in and out, because I want to see who's going to actually perform. All right, Mackenzie, what happened? I give you the opportunity to practice it. I want to use Asia, and now you do a cartwheel, you stop, then you move forward and do a back handspring. What was going on?
I thought I was going to fall off.
Thought you were going to fall off the stage. I really want Mackenzie to do it because she was part of the original award-winning number, but Melissa has to learn that she doesn't get her cake and eat it too. And Asia is just raring to go. Bigger, Paige, when it gets hit, when the car hits the impact, you need to levitate out of that car. Like if the seatbelt would be holding you in, you need to boom. It's bigger, like get your butt up out of the seat almost. Go. Shh. Paige, you're doing this. The wheel's there. Don't. Bigger, sharper. I'm embarrassed as a teacher. I'm sitting over here and it's like I'm humiliated. I mean, come on. This is The View. All right, let's go, guys.
Asia's fine, but she did practice it. But you keep going back and forth with Abby about getting Kenzie in the dance. And
Yeah,
I think
I'm sticking up for my kid.
Right, but I'm sticking up for mine too.
That's
Because
fine. Stick up
she's
for your kid.
mature enough to understand, but also it keeps being an issue in her face. And then you have Jill chiming in and everyone chiming in. That is what's not fair. I have Melissa here crying about Mackenzie going on. Asia is fine with whatever, but let's just get over with and let's just say who's going on stage so I don't have the peanut gallery here in the corner talking madness on Asia.
Didn't you already talk to Abby?
At the studio.
Because you were really upset, and now you're like kind of.
I'm still upset.
No, you're
I'm not
not.
going to do it in front. My kids are here, Christy, and we're on The View. So
I
we're
know.
happy to be on The View. Okay, if Mackenzie's not in it, Mackenzie's not in it, okay?
No, but I think that you know
I want
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. I do
but
not
I think
know.
you know.
No, I don't.
I think you do know, Melissa.
I don't know.
But why don't you ever just, like...
Because I don't know that if
Okay.
Mackenzie's in it or not.
Okay.
I want her in it. She's been on this team for years.
No,
And
nobody's
she's
saying
been here
that.
for
What, what I'm calling you out on
I
is
don't
the fact
know.
that you always do stuff behind everybody's back.
Oh.
You do.
Okay.
You do.
She doesn't know, and neither do I.
Okay.
That's what
Well,
she
I
told
just wish that you would stop going, okay, Abby, is Mackenzie
Why?
gonna...
Because she's my
But
daughter.
you know what?
I
Then
have
you
to
know what?
fight for
Then
my
you-
daughter.
It's like this whole big charade about this foot. All I keep hearing is about this foot, and I'm like, okay.
I'm not
so
bringing
now
it up.
we're on.
The foot's done.
Let Abby pick and be done with it. Let it die.
Unfortunately, Melissa dug herself a hole. Melissa said from the very beginning that Mackenzie was injured, and how Melissa initially framed it sounded like we didn't know when Mackenzie was going to be well enough to dance again. It was like an indefinite injury.
I think the point is that Melissa is the one who made such a big deal about the foot and she couldn't do it if it was competing against Asia in a competition. Now that it's for the view, all of a sudden Mackenzie's miraculously back all the time. That you're the
give me
perfect...
a break. I wanted Mackenzie to dance last week, Christy.
Okay, Melissa.
It's an overuse injury, Christy. Get it? It's not a broken bone.
I get it, but you're the one who made it into a huge thing.
I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I mean, I want my daughter to dance. I'm sorry. But she's, you know, she's on the team. I want her to dance.
I want Mackenzie to dance. She's ready to dance. When we're in our hotel room, all she does is dance and practice and stretch. She is ready.
Careful, Melissa, you're acting like a jealous mom.
No, I'm just saying.
Clue was that?
Careful. She doesn't like that it's happening to someone else.
Because I'm trying to explain, but you don't let me talk. I'm
Yeah,
telling
well, you need to be
she
clear
loves,
because-
I'm talking.
Please talk so I can understand you.
I'm not talking.
Woohoo!
Perfect person.
Christy, look at you. Whoa.
Perfect person. I was just...
Fabulous.
Thank you.
I want to be like that when I grow up. She looks great.
Who's going to be in the dance?
I'm not sure yet if Asia or Mackenzie are doing the dance. Mackenzie already got to do it, and she's been hurt, and it's, you know, I'm kind of getting that she was hurt because she didn't want to go up against Asia. So I need to go. I need to get into hair and makeup. That's show business, ladies. Have them ready.
Okay.
There they are, the stars of the day.
Abby said
Mackenzie,
next time
come
she
here.
comes in here, she wants you dressed
Mackenzie.
and ready, so be nice and warmed up. For the most part, Melissa's very guarded and not letting you see how upset she is that Asia is basically taking over Mackenzie's role. I mean, I think there's a perception that Mackenzie's space or her place on the team is a little threatened by Asia.
Let me see. Oh, don't do that again, Kenz. No more doing that, okay? Just leave it.
This is life. It's not always fair, right? So whatever she decides, we're gonna go with it. If you're not in the dance, I know you're mature enough to understand.
You know, most likely you're not going to be in the dance, okay? So don't get upset. No pouting, no crying, okay?
That's how it is, right? Okay, so you just watch and be happy and hope the group does really well. If you're in it,
It is what it is.
This is my decision. You are gonna do the number. You are coming out with me at the end. Understand?
Yes.
The next time you're hurt, I go to the doctor with you. Understood?
Yes.
Because I think your mother is lying. Let's go. I put Mackenzie in the last text because the 3 different times I told Asia where she needed to fall. She kept doing it wrong. Wrong? Get you tossed out.
Here to perform the last text, please welcome the dance troupe from the Abby Lee Dance Company.
Woo!
When Mackenzie pops up from behind the seat in the last text, all is well in Melissa's little world.
Look at her foot. Do you see her foot up? I never noticed her doing that before.
personally, I knew this was gonna happen, but Abby's gonna go ahead and take loyalty over talent. That's fine.
I'm not surprised that Mackenzie ended up doing this dance at all. I think that Abby knew all week of who she was going to have do this dance.
cartwheel over the seat, I was like, I'm back. Las Vegas!
Vegas is really important to us because we only have 2 more shots till we go to our huge nationals in Lake Tahoe. So this is a really important win.
Does everyone know another name they use for this city?
Sin City.
Sin City.
Good job, Brooke.
That's right. The concept of this contemporary routine is Sin City. We chose a piece about 7 deadly sins, but we don't have 7 girls. So we went with sinful, just to kind of get a little bit of a darker vibe to the piece. Put your bags away, moms. Go ahead. Come on. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Let's go from the top with the music. Place, lift, open, back flex hard. Better. Go. Push. Better. Hold, step down. Good. Since we are here in Las Vegas, I wanted to do something about the sins. It's a very dark number. There's a section of the routine where each girl does their own choreography, and I assigned each one of them a sin to portray. Brooke, you would be sloth. So I'm telling you right now, you have all this amazing talent, and you throw it away and you give it to me sloppy.
None of us really knew what the 7 deadly sins were, and Abby had to explain it to us.
Paige, you are going to be gluttony.
Is that the one that's
Gluttony? It's not, no, you're just thinking like a pig's like a glutton.
The dance was called Sinful. They were all doing different parts, but I don't think they needed to be labeled. I think it was just another way for Abby to give a dig.
Nia, you are going to be greed. You want it all, you want it right now, and you want it your way.
Nia was assigned greedy. Nia is the antithesis of greedy. There's not a greedy bone in that child's body.
Maddie, you are going to be wrath. What that means is you get upset. You are ragingly angry.
She actually handed each person their own sin so they can act that out on stage. But it was just for a dance. It's just acting. It's just a role that everyone has to play.
Chloe's gonna be envy. Do you know what envy is? Envy is like you wish you had what another person had, or you wish that that other person didn't have it.
I knew Abby was going to assign Chloe envy. And Chloe came over to me and she said, she was upset because she said, I'm not jealous of Maddie. No, she's not jealous of Maddie. The only thing Chloe's jealous of is the fact that Abby treats Maddie like a person.
Brooke, I need you to be back a little bit so that it's staggered on that. Move up stage. The stakes are high in Vegas because we're here to attend the Thunderstruck competition, and all of the West Coast is here. The kids here are incredible. The costumes, I mean, it's Vegas. It's rhinestones and sequins and feathers, oh my. So Vegas is really important because we only have 2 more competitions before the final nationals in Lake Tahoe.
Where's our costumes? Right here. Ridiculous.
Those kids should have been dressed, ready to go, testing out that stage already. This is not how I do business. Why were those 3 other kids not over here already?
I have no idea. Okay, whose costumes are whose?
Vegas is really important to us because we're getting close to the end and we have to win. And we haven't won the last couple competitions and we need to reclaim some type of victory.
All right, let's go. Come on, chins up, confidence, let's go.
Before I go on stage for Sinful, I need to really get in my character, and I think we'll do really good with it.
You better have that same confidence later today. It's gonna take a heck of a lot for them to pull off winning with this routine. The routine is difficult, it's contemporary, and there are incredible dancers here from the West Coast.
Judges up next, please welcome to the stage for 88, Sinful.
You couldn't stand her bliss, you had to do your best to destroy it, turn it all black. You manipulated everyone to put her in a trap. Ooh, 'cause everything she has, you want
We did a very good job, and I individually thought I really played my character and danced as best as I could.
In 7th place, routine number 488, Sinful. Great job, guys. Thank you.
7th overall high score. That's not the Abby Lee Dance Company. We want to be, you know, at least in the top 5 everywhere we go.
Very proud of everybody.
I thought you guys definitely did better than 7th place.
Yeah.
I know. What were those judges thinking?
Even though we didn't place as high as we thought we were, like nationals, there will be a different set of judges, and those judges will have different opinions, so maybe they'll like our dance better.
All right, you should be proud of yourselves.
The group routine. We're doing the 7 deadly sins. Now, I've done this number before. New version.
For Abby to use a recycled routine is even beneath Abby. Like, she would never do something like that. That sets a tone for how this week is going to go. She can try to rationalize a reason for that all she wants. It speaks and shouts laziness.
All right, let's get started. Girls, the name of the routine, 7 deadly sins. Sloth. Never thought I'd say that about that little girl. Envy. Maybe other people are envious of you. Pride. And I'm always proud of you. Gluttony. You have it all. When is enough enough? You're full, but you just keep taking it anyway. Lust. And you better not be lusting after any boys.
I'm
No boys. You or wrath. Now, I really see your mother agitated. She's letting little dumb things work her up.
Yeah.
Greed. I want it all. And then some. Right?
I'm up for that.
All right, I want dark. I want sinful. Oh, they're gonna look beautiful. Now, I've already done this number, but the girls are getting a little older. I thought at this time in their lives, it's important to do this again. I don't want a bunch of sinners dancing for me. All right, Maddie, you're here now. This should be better than ever, all right? We need to win.
Think of the 7 deadly sins. I mean, every single one of them applies to one person in that room. And it wasn't one of our kids.
Well, I mean, think of how many times we've caught Abby eating.
Hey, look, she's arranging her pickles. It's gluttony. Think about the wrath.
I have backed Nia up with those pathetic feet for years.
The only one I really can't figure out how it would apply to Abby is lust.
Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah.
I'm a 50-yard line kind of girl.
Were you a cheerleader?
No. I just mean I did it on the 50-yard line.
I wonder if she's coming this morning. Who knows?
I never know what to expect with Abby. Is she gonna be happy and wanna teach? Is she gonna be mad and sit in her bedroom? Is she gonna get dressed today? It's not fair to the children. What the heck? What's with the hair? What's under there?
It's not dry, so I just stuck it up, and I'm gonna get sick. It's cool in here.
I mean, come on, do your hair. Get a hair dryer and blow your hair.
Wow, really?
Do we come wrapped up in a turban? No.
There's always something.
There's always something.
And she goes, but I have to work and you don't. Well, guess what? I'm still doing stuff and I'm still getting my hair done.
Just do your job. You worked in a bank. Would you show up in a bank like that? If I worked in a school, would I show up with a big old towel on my head as a principal? Here I am.
Do you take her seriously? No. Right.
You're a joke. You're an absolute joke.
All right, do it from the top.
This group dance is based on the 7 deadly sins. She wants to talk about our kids having sins. Don't cast the first stone here. All week, Abby has been a total sloth. She is too lazy to come up with an original idea, and she's basically recycled a dance from season 1. She doesn't care to work. That's it.
I don't know what your hand's doing behind your head or up or down, Maddie. Bryn, very good. Bryn, you're the newest addition to our family, and yet you're the girl that has it together. Maddie, you're just rushing through. It's not like you're performing it. It's like you're trying to get through the dance today to make sure you know it. That's what it looks like. It looks like nothing, and you're better than that.
Maddie was amazing.
The dance was beautiful. The kid did it perfect. It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough.
Well, maybe things are changing, and I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but...
My daughter has proved herself. She just booked another job yesterday, so has your daughter? No.
I think that Abby thought that as Maddie rose to fame, she was gonna go with her. But now because Maddie has become a bigger celebrity than Abby, maybe it's that Abby is kind of done with Maddie, and she wants Bryn to take her spot.
You sit here like, oh, it's all good. You have no idea what probation means. None.
Just because she's on probation doesn't make her any less of a dancer.
How do you know that? Did you ever ask Abby what probation meant? None. You obviously don't care, or you would have asked.
I've got it all figured out. I really don't need your advice.
Oh my gosh, look at the girls.
Don't they look beautiful?
Beautiful.
Maddie, get those rings off your hand right now.
Oh, sorry.
Abby's having a bad week, and she's taking it out of my daughter. She does it all the time to kids. Bryn is nothing to us. You know, Maddie's been at the ALDC her whole life. Abby has taught her everything, and if Abby wants to treat her this way, that's her problem. Plenty of other teachers that are interested in my daughter.
Okay, guys, we're gonna kill this group. Let's go kill it.
This is entry number 32, 7 Deadly Sins.
The group routine, 7 Deadly Sins. I think the routine was clean, the costumes were gorgeous, the choreography was intricate, and I think that they all attacked it. It's nice when all the hard work pays off. I just wish the moms would appreciate what I'm doing for their daughters.
And in first place, your overall small group, 7 Deadly Sins. Where do you guys dance?
I pushed Maddie really hard this week. Sometimes I have to. She stepped it up and she led the team to victory. Regardless of what the moms say, I know my own students, and I have to push Maddie. Watch out landing that heel on that jeté. Smile! This week, Chloe and Maddie both have new solos. Maddie will be doing an emotional lyrical routine to Cry, and Chloe will be doing a musical theater number to Baby Mine. Again, you're not landing a plie. Plie.
I dance 7 days a week from 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and we don't get home until like 11:45.
Don't bounce in that split. Plie.
Chloe is my biggest competitor. I think I'm a little bit better than her because I've won many awards than her.
My daughter's supposed to be doing her solo this weekend. Why isn't she working with my kid? Why is she in there doing this? Is this competing?
Because her last name isn't Ziegler.
Maddie's been in class this week working on her solo, and you know, it's perfected and it's wonderful and perfect, and then she's gonna send my daughter out on stage kind of looking like a fool.
I sometimes get scared of the person before me when I'm dancing at a competition because I'm not sure if they're good or not. And I don't know, I just kind of get really nervous.
I guess it's been a while since I've seen the sunshine, since I have smiled. And me, who's so well versed, is at a loss for words. And I don't wanna do anything but cry. Oh, and
I'm so proud of Maddie. I can't help but cry. She's like a little angel.
Oh, I'm so low. I'm almost to the bottom. Oh, nowhere to go. Even my soul has left my body. And I don't wanna do anything but cry.
If I had to evaluate Chloe and Maddie's performance, it was neck and neck. They both did an outstanding job today. They came ready to perform and ready to compete, and that's what they did. Hey, Maddie, good job. Good girl. Oh, I'm so proud of you. That was good. How'd it feel?
No matter how successful Chloe is, she's never successful enough in Abby's eyes if Chloe doesn't prevail or win a category or doesn't dance as well as another child, Maddie, you know, and she throws that in Chloe's face all the time, and it's not fair. Chloe is definitely in competition for the best dancer in the group, and Maddie and Chloe go back and forth. On any given day, it could be either one of them.
And your first place is... number 206.5.
Of course, Maddie came out on top. I expect nothing less. It takes time and energy and perseverance, and the kid has it.
I'm so proud of you,
Another win. Good job, yes. And up. I'll say, arc your body there.
So Abby calls Maddie in and says, Maddie, I want you to come in and rehearse this morning. I have no idea why.
Stomach tight. Use your abs. Double PK. Push PK.
Maddie and I show up at rehearsal, and no one else is there.
Turn it out. I'm always looking for more opportunities for Maddie. Star Power is so big that they've split up the competition. One is at one venue, the other one is down the street at a completely different high school auditorium. Okay, watch these arms that are, make sure you're using your arms. So I started to think, could I take somebody and enter them in the other competition too? lo and behold, they said, sure, but you can't do the same number. I'm trying to do something that I've never done before. Having a kid in 2 titles in 2 hours, take advantage of every opportunity. Maddie knows some old routines, so I think maybe do the cry number. Now, Melissa, you understand this is nobody's business but ours.
Right.
I don't want any other mother down my throat about how come you get to go and how come not everybody else gets to go. It's our secret. I am banking on this kid knowing that routine. Maddie, this is your year. This is your moment to shine. You're gonna win everything. Maddie, I can't believe you won that title. But you know what? You're only as good as your last performance. So, Melissa, I'm taking her over to the other competition, and she's gonna do cry. Maddie, I need you to get dressed, and I need to fix your hair. All right, ready? Come on, baby doll.
Now, there's a situation where you should have spoke up and said, why wouldn't Chloe be going?
Maddie, you understand that you just won this whole thing? You can win that whole thing. I mean, no pressure.
It's blatantly obvious that she brought a costume for Maddie and didn't bring one for Chloe or Nia or Paige or Pete.
I can guarantee you she
practiced that solo this week.
Yeah.
I know Melissa knew that Maddie was going to do 2 solos. If Abby sprung doing a solo on her like that and she wasn't prepared, Maddie would have been a nervous wreck, but she was cool as a cucumber and was prepared.
Maddie, you're walking into the competition. Don't forget, game face on, nose in the air. Get out there and do your best.
Our dance teacher sets these kids up to fail. She knew Maddie was gonna win that dance.
Your daughter was taught a solo. She got a beautiful costume, just like Maddie did. You should know that as about being a dance mom at this point. I'm ready to go. I'm done.
Good. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Can't wait to have you back.
This is good. Let's go right in that door, Melissa. Okay. Okay, go. Go, 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 go. Maddie, don't wait for me. Run.
I'm about to go on for Cry, and I'm very excited that I get to do it again, but also kind of nervous because I really want to do my best and try to win another crown.
Just got that award about lighting up the stage. That's what I need you to do, yes? And if the dancers cry, every one of those judges should be in tears. Got it? Yes? Let's do it, babe.
Please welcome Cry 326.
Well, I guess it's been a while since I've seen the sunshine, since I have smiled. And
We're actually backstage watching Maddie do her solo because there wasn't any time for us to sit down. Maddie looks beautiful out there doing her solo. I was really proud of her, but I don't know what the other competition is like here.
That child works so hard. She puts 100% into every class she takes. She deserves to hold her head high. So here come the awards. Can we do it? 2 for 2? I don't know.
We have a second runner-up going to entry number 343, Megan Proud with Janet. And first runner-up for Junior Miss Star Power is going to entry number 345, Heather Spears with River Deep. And your Junior Miss Star Power here at Woodbridge 2012 will be entry number 326, Maddie with Pride.
Maddie was the Junior Miss Star Power at the second competition that day. Within 2 hours, that child won 2 titles at 2 different competitions.
And what studio do you represent?
Abby Lee Dance Company.
Congratulations.
Who does that? There she is!
But I have to tell you, I thought this This is sneaky. This was sneaky, right here.
Yes! Give me a yes.
Maddie had a solo. They just so happened to have a costume in their bag. Just so happened Maddie had a 3-hour private that week. This is the that happens.
2 titles in 1 day. See, it's worth it sometimes, isn't it? I'm hanging. Yes, good girl.
We're bitter about the way the deck is constantly stacked. That's what you're missing, Leslie. You don't live it, so you don't know it.
Okay, these look old to me.
That was my...
She could still get into this. Here, move. Mackenzie is doing one of Maddie's solos, an iconic solo called Cry. Now, Mackenzie, are you going to fill Maddie's shoes? All right, this is it. So you're gonna do the Cry number? Well, let's just say, if it's not beautiful, I'm not gonna be crying. You are.
And we step up to PK air desk. And then we towards your tables.
PK onto that foot. Straight. Mackenzie needs to embrace her inner Maddie if she's ever gonna outdance her.
Praying.
You just did this again.
Just stop after praying.
Pull your body down and your head up. Arch your back. Let's get Maddie in here and see if she remembers it. That'll be interesting. Do you remember when you did the dance Cry? You did Pray over here in the corner. Can you remember what it is? Now, you can't help her because she's against you.
Oh, look, Maddie is teaching her. That's
She's
cute.
not teaching her.
Well,
she's
helping. I think it's great.
What do you think of Mackenzie dancing under Maddie, or in the same category, right up against her? Well, and she's doing her old solo.
I mean, it's gonna happen. That's how it is now because they're 9 to 11.
Pretty impressive, Maddie.
What if Mackenzie does beat Maddie?
Oh, Maddie would be fine with that.
They became competition to each other.
Well, they are. They are competition to each other.
Run, granja, tay. When Maddie dances, she's a breath of fresh air. You're like the stuff we spray in the bathroom. There's a difference. I'm pushing Mackenzie hard this week. I don't want her just to win this week. I want her to win big. I want her to be a name, not just Maddie's little sister.
Are you excited to be doing Cry? I'm excited, but I'm really scared because I don't want to mess it up. So you need to just show Abby that you can do more than just cheesy jazz and cutesy dances. You have to do lyrical and emotion. I know, she keeps saying that I have to do like you, but I'm not you. I know, but you need to do faces like me because you don't have face. Yeah, but I don't have the Maddie face, I have the Kenzie face. Well, I hope you do great, but I hope that you don't beat me. Well, I'm gonna win. I don't think so.
I'm just trying to help Mackenzie because after all, I won first place with that dance, and I'm an expert at the Maddie face.
Now, show me the Maddie face. Keep going. The whole country can do the Maddie face. People talk about it all the time. Hashtag Maddie face. Has to be like. And what else? Show me the distressed pain, agony. Help me. I don't know. They all look the same. They all look like Mackenzie.
Abby should stop and not make Mackenzie do Maddie's face.
Like you go out there and you beat Mackenzie. You don't need to be Maddie. Right. Like you beat Mackenzie. Mackenzie's just as good. And it's better because you're on special stuff. Okay. Don't cry. If Melissa's not going to comfort her daughter, I am more than happy to say to Mackenzie, you know what, Mackenzie, you don't need to be Maddie. You be Mackenzie because Mackenzie is just fine enough. Because you know what? I think I've had the same conversation with Chloe a time or 20.
All right, moving right along, we have act number 22 with Mackenzie in Cry.
Guess it's been a while since I've seen the sunshine, since I have smiled. Forgot what it's like to just feel okay. Praying for the day when there is no more rain. And I don't wanna do anything but cry. Oh, and I don't wanna do anything but cry. And I don't wanna do anything but cry.
She was beautiful. Her faces were so sweet, and she smiled when she had to, and her turns were so good. I didn't think of Maddie one time when Mackenzie was doing the cry solo.
I'm so proud of every one of them.
Me too.
I am not taking away any of Mackenzie's dancing because she's an amazing little dancer, but she did not need Maddie's costume or her solo to be a good dancer on that stage.
Of course she didn't.
It was just very awkward. I just thought she was fabulous.
Abby was just trying to make a point, I guess.
Abby was trying to clone Maddie.
She's
She
not
doesn't
trying to
have
clone.
to.
She can't clone her.
Mackenzie. Do you think that Mackenzie was worried about doing Maddie's face the entire time out on stage?
When you go on stage, Leslie, you do what you have to do, just like Peyton does.
So
when
you-
Leslie, when
so
your
you
daughter,
think that
oh my
whole
God,
time
you
Abby
just drive me crazy.
So that's how you handle Abby. You guys just listen to her, listen to her. Don't stand your ground.
You handle Abby your way, and I'll never handle Abby the way you do. Never.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hi.
Wow, I think they were wonderful. I thought Mackenzie did a nice job. I wouldn't say she was outstanding, but she was sweet and she was cute. I thought she was good. Is she ever gonna be Maddie? No.
Who's ready for some awards today? Our third overall goes to contestant number 24, Follow You. And our second overall goes to contestant number 22, Cry. And our first overall, our highest scoring solo here is 23, The Game of Love.
You know, at this point, I don't even know what to say or do. I mean, of course, Mackenzie and Maddie have beat Chloe in the overalls because that's the way it goes in the Abby Lee Dance Company.
No formation yet. We're just gonna start with the moves. So go, no way, like that. Boom, boom, bring it up. Yeah, just make sure you put like extra swag on it. Make this nice and slow. Boom, 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 bow, bow.
Maddie and Kenzie's last number. Abby's not even teaching.
She doesn't care.
Aren't you kind of glad that you're not going to have to deal with that anymore?
Yeah, you know you are. We'll have to hear it, but you won't have to hear it. I think that Abby should be involved in choreographing this week's group dance. This is the last group dance with Maddie and Mackenzie. Why isn't she doing it? And most importantly, why isn't Melissa saying anything to Abby about this? But Melissa has chosen to not address the situation and pretend that it doesn't exist. It's just a matter of time. Something's going to happen that's going to make Melissa snap. It's inevitable.
I never, ever, ever thought this day would come. I mean, Melissa is Queen ALDC. I can't imagine my days without Melissa.
Thank you for letting me be part of your goodbye brunch, Melissa.
Ashley's been doing really well so far. I'm so proud of her.
She's trying to turn over a new tree. It's like junior high when you're being asked to sit with the popular kids instead of sitting by yourself. I mean, it's a little exciting. For once, it's nice to have peace with these moms.
Now, is this more what you had in mind for this week? Because it seems like this week has not gone quite like you wanted. Well, what exactly did you want? I feel bad.
I don't want those minis being such
Yeah,
asses.
it's not what you want, but you know what you don't want.
It's not about them, it's about us.
I think Abby's behavior is the most disappointing. I really do.
Maddie's the closest she's ever had to having a child. I think that's part of the reason why she's struggling a little bit.
Oh, she's clearly struggling.
And I think that
I think you're mad about Ari's solo and everything that's going on with that. Like, Ari has a solo that's like meaningful for her, but your kids don't. It's terrible. She is like not acknowledging this at all.
Your girls deserve more. Our team deserves more. I just want to reminisce and have fun and not, so just to let you know, because we can make it fun. We can turn it around. Just saying. Melissa hates confrontation. Hates. She doesn't want any kind of argument. But the Melissa we're seeing right now is definitely not happy. That's definitely not the Melissa that we know. And it's like, come on, you're leaving. You have nothing to lose. I would let it all just hang out right now.
The final walk, Melissa.
What are you wearing?
That means we're in mourning. We're in mourning for what we're about to do.
Yeah. So, you know what? Please don't take this the wrong way, but we want to arrive as a league competition team for one final time. So would you just let's have a last moment just to walk in together as a team, and we'll meet you upstairs later?
Let them have their last time because we're here and we're going to take their place and we're over it.
Come on, girls.
How is everybody? Melissa, how you doing?
I'm good.
You good? You relishing in the
I
moment?
think she's ecstatic.
I know, I cried. I was crying down there.
Oh, stop.
I will say this week has been a weird week for me because you have been in some way very much in denial that they're leaving. Melissa just wants everything to be happy, and it's really hard for some people to process the closure of what it means to move on. Our elite team will never be the same anymore.
Are you sad that Maddie and Kenzie are leaving and Melissa's leaving? Because we've all expressed our feelings. I don't think you've
gone through
expressed
all.
it.
We've been reminiscing.
I don't know. I need to really worry about the kids that are here. I actually thought that I hoped and prayed that I would move on first and take them with me.
We all know that Abby changed the way people look at dance, but it's not Abby moving on, it's these girls. And that's not sitting well with Abby.
Girls, line up right here. Want to say a few things? This will be the last time that I work with Maddie and Mackenzie. It's kind of like when you graduate from high school and you're off to something maybe not better, maybe not bigger. You never know what your future holds. They don't. They think they have it all planned out. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Just saying.
She should have said something to Mackenzie and Maddie.
Yeah.
And
Not even the team.
To
Her
them.
two students who helped create it all.
I know, but I think there's a certain way that you treat people as well, and I think the way that you ladies have treated me today is disrespectful, immature, and ugly. Just saying.
I think there's a way to be respectful for both situations going on. We're very respectful towards you and your son. There's also people who have been here from the start, from the beginning, who have paved the way for all of your kids to be here today.
I would say, oh, we're here for you, respectful. I've never talked to her like that, never would.
When you say you don't care about this and you're talking about kids, that...
Her kids paved the way for your kids to be here. Your kids wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her damn kids. You haven't been through what we've been through. Guess what? Your kids will be nothing.
Our kids will be nothing without you? You really think that?
Screw all of you. Come on, ladies. The fans will not love you. Come on, girls. You. All of them.
Best 6 years of my life with you guys. Not maybe not so much the stressful part, but
And
to
Abby
be with you every day.
Small group hip hop, ages 13 and 14, number 128, Boss Ladies.
This is Maddie and Mackenzie's last performance with our team, and we've got a lot of cards stacked against us right now. There is clearly an elephant in the room with Melissa and Abby. The minis are here. Abby's completely invested in them. If we lose this week, it is gonna be devastating for us.
Cause I'm killing all day. I be flexing my muscles, I don't care
this. You can cause your drama, cause it won't stay here. A tisket, a tasket, you are so unbalanced. Freak out if you wanna, cause you're losing it, dear. Me and my crew, although we made it back, we on top. We keep on pushing bars of raisins. We don't stop, no one can replicate the magic that we unlock. Cause we on top, we on top. Hands up in the air, put your 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 hands up in the air. We on top.
I did it! Oh my, that was so fun!
Top senior group of the day. It goes out to 128.
This is exactly how I wanted to end my whole experience on the team. I ended it with a bang. It's great. I wanted to win, and it happened. So it was just a great day.
I think it looks great. Oh, do I hear them? Are they coming?
Where's my biddies? I think this win today is gonna put you on the pyramid as official members of the Abby Lee Dance Company. These kids will be official members of the ALDC, absolutely. But, like I say, getting to the top is one thing, but staying there is another.
Do you want to say anything before they walk out the door, Abby?
Maddie, Mackenzie, you did solos for the ALDC. As your teacher, I saw mistakes.
Really?
Maddie, when you stepped out on stage, I feel like you weren't sure if your head was down or you were looking straight where you were walking or you were supposed to turn front and really play it up. Mackenzie, on this gyrating, pulsing section, that is your moment to really strut out there. I really didn't see that.
They did very well today.
They did.
They did great.
Where are you going?
Why, is there something you want to say? That's the last time they're walking out the door?
That was it.
Melissa, how are you feeling?
Oh, you know what? I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm leaving. Overall, our time at the ALDC has been fabulous, exciting, adventurous. More good times than bad times, for sure.
Now's your chance to say
Nope.
anything you want.
I don't want to say anything. I'm good. I'm great. Just saying.
She's mad.
Yeah, she needs to talk with Abby.
That's what she- that's what I
really
keep telling her.
needed to
She
sit
needs to
down
talk
and
to
talk,
her.
and that's what we were saying. But she doesn't want to hear it. She
Really doesn't want to
She
hear
started
it.
to tear up, you saw
So
that.
she doesn't want to hear it. They were Abby's favorites, and Abby never wanted to show up, so I can only imagine what the future holds for this team, you know? But we have to stand strong. These kids have worked too hard and come too far to let it all crumble. To the best of my ability, I'm not gonna let that happen.
We pretend like everything's okay, and everything's not okay. You know what? This is where it leaves us.
Well, she made it all the way to the end without being direct, and she had nothing to lose.
Now, Maddie and Mackenzie, we have a little special surprise for you. It's a farewell video of some familiar faces. Take a look.
I'm really anxious.
Me too.
Hey, Maddie and Mackenzie! We are coming in to say goodbye. No! Did you know that they were leaving? No. Yes, they are no longer going to be dancing with the Abby Lee Dance Company. They are going to spread their wings, and they're going to take off, and they're going to fly. After being under that awful crow for all of those years, they are finally going to go do some fun things.
Hey, Maddie and Mackenzie, it's me, Black Patsy. I know you guys remember me. Probably not a good thing. Sorry about that. Anyway, I hear you guys got parole. roll from ALDC. I mean, you're leaving the team. You're getting away from Abby.
Oh my God.
Good for you.
Hi, Maddie Mackenzie. It's Jeanette.
Hey, Maddie and Mackenzie. It's Gila.
I'm really going to miss you guys on the show. You guys have been such a big part of it. The team loves you, and we all love you, and so it's definitely going to be different. Yeah, it's going to be different without you guys.
It's crazy, like you guys have been there for so long and now it's all over, but don't worry, you're moving on to greater things. You have no idea what's gonna happen to you guys. You guys have a huge future ahead.
Hallelujah, hey, say what? It's your girl Shangela LaQuifa, honey, giving a special message to my girls Maddie and Mackenzie. I have watched y'all dance and grow, and I'm so thankful to have been a part, just a little piece of the journey. I love you guys. Keep death dropping, honey, yes, like me and Nia.
Well...
Vivi, she's talking.
Good luck? Oh, good luck, I guess.
Hey, Maddie, remember that kiss? It was pretty funny. We were both so young when that happened. Hopefully we've moved on, I know I have, and we've matured from it, and we could just get back to the friendship that we used to have, which was a great one.
One thing I will say about Maddie is she has grown into such a beautiful, mature dancer. She's a pleasure to watch on stage. And Mackenzie will always make me smile. That little girl is always full of energy, and she holds a special place in my heart.
Aside from all of our competition and all of our hoo-ha with each other, I think that Vivi and I, we love Maddie and Mackenzie, and we love you guys.
Okay, love you guys. Bye. Wish you the best. Kinda.
You had a kiss in the dance number. Let's clarify.
Okay, yeah. Every time I did the dance, Abby made me kiss him. It was very embarrassing, though, because I had to do it in front of the judges.
And Gino liked Maddie at that time.
So now, Mackenzie, what are you going to miss about Kathy?
Well, I think she definitely stopped touching my hair.
She was fixing.
She would pick on the moms, but it would be really funny what she said, so we would just all laugh about it. And Vivi always gave us a laugh.
When we come back, we'll have the world premiere of a new music video and a performance by Todrick Hall. But right now, the girls are performing Mackenzie's favorite group number of the season, Boss Ladies!
Hope my weave doesn't go out.
Put your hands up in the air, 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 put your hands up in the air.
Nothing into something, I work hard and I play. I be chillin', but I'm business, call me boss lady. Don't be jealous, my hustle, cause I'm killing all day. I be flexing my muscles, I don't care what they say. See the watch, see the Benz, I could spend my money. So much dough, so much bread, I could have a bakerette. Watch out, I'm in my zone, hand me the microphone. They say when in Rome. Yep. Me and my crew, although we made it back, we on top. We keep on pushing, bars are raising. We don't stop, no one can replicate the magic that we unlock. Cause we on top.
Put your hands up in the air, 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 put your hands up in the air.
Tisket the tasket, we the freaking baddest. You can cause your drama cause it won't stay here. A tisket the tasket, you are so unbalanced. Freak out if you wanna cause you're losing it, dear. Me and my crew, although we made